So yeah, we're going to be talking a little bit about our cookbook. We're going to be talking about Alice's 90-day challenge. The other one that we're going to be talking about is the ultimate fitness tracker for weight loss. Measure and track your 12-week journey to lose weight, get fit, and change your mindset. So those are the main three books that we want to at least have on hand. And I made an actual treat. So you guys can also do. So the thing is, like, the main topic for today is going to be, what are you going to do for the holidays and how are you going to keep your health in check, basically? How are you going to check it off? Like, I am doing this, this, and this. Me personally, what I do, I'll make my own little snacks. I put them in Ziploc bags and I'll carry them with me, even though I might look a little weird, a little off or whatnot. But I'm allergic to a lot of things. So, and if I do consume any breads or anything with flour in there, I really get sick, you know? So that's another thing that I've noticed. A lot of people that are diabetics notice that their sugar levels go up and they jack up like really, really high, even though it's like just a little like piece that they'll have. Um, so I'll make little pieces. Like, this is my cheesecake in a bite size. So instead of making like the whole cheesecake, because I'm making for myself, I'll make these little balls and I'll cover them up with the actual crust of the, how do you call it? The bottom crust of the pie, I guess you could say, or
The
cheesecake
crust?
of the crust. Yeah. So I'll use that. It might not, I don't put butter on the crust, but I do like crumble it and then I'll roll the little cheese balls in there. So they're really tasty.
You are the
What do you
dessert
do,
queen.
Rita?
Huh?
What do you do? Like, for when the holidays do come around? Because I know I've had issues where it's like, okay, well, I'll just have a little bite, and then that little bite turns out to be a bigger bite. And then by the time you know it, it's like, you know what, forget it. I'm getting two pieces right now, you know? And
I'm
it's
pretty
hard
good about
sometimes
that.
because yeah, you can be real disciplined, but when it comes down to something that you really, really like, it's hard to be disciplined, you know?
Well, my trick is to not buy anything I can't eat.
Me too. But when
Um,
you go out to your family's house, let's say, or a friend's house, and they invite you for the holidays and stuff like that, that's the one thing that's why I carry my little stuff. I'll carry it with me, even though I might look a little bit off, or I'll make my own dish or something like to share with others. But I know
mhm.
that I'm gonna eat that, and I'm going to try to stay on track, even though I might overdo it that time, but that's okay. But it's like a little bit more healthier, than what others might have in their households.
When I would go to someone's house for Thanksgiving dinner, I would always bring a dish.
Okay.
Um, the last time I went somewhere for Thanksgiving was before I got involved in this program. So, so I would definitely bring something that I could eat. My stuffing, my cranberry sauce are my two favorite Thanksgiving go-tos.
And it's in our cookbook, right?
The stuffing is on the website, on the Facebook page,
Okay.
but
And we're gonna have to add that to the second book then.
yeah, the cranberry sauce is in the book.
Sorry, I had to fight. How about yourself, Sarah?
Well, um, one of the things that Miss Rita said is, I don't buy what we can eat. Nevertheless, I have my husband and my other daughter. I have two daughters, and one daughter is like with me because she's also been diagnosed with diabetes, and this is going to be 2 years it was 2 years in November.
That she
And
has diabetes?
yes, and the adjustment is being not easy for her because she's a child, and a child is always believe that they can eat whatever and enjoy life and everything, and I think that to change the mindset of a child, to let them know that you are free to eat, but you need to eat healthy, because if you don't, you can go sick. You know what I'm saying? And it's very hard for her because, for example, and it's hard also for me because I'm not gonna tell you that if she's eating something, I say, oh my gosh, like you just said, but let me just at least taste a little bit, just one little bite, and then you end up saying, well, just this time I'm gonna eat a normal portion, and then you end up just not you're not thinking, and then you're eating more than you're supposed to, or when you don't even supposed to eat none, but then you're eating more than you're supposed to. So it's hard. So it is better not to buy what you can eat. But like I said, having my other daughter and my husband, it's like, well, we want some potatoes, we want some rice, we want some corn, we want some grapes, we want some, all these things that, that we're not supposed to eat. We want some orange juice, cranberry juice, and stuff, and things that we can't drink or eat. So with the book, we're learning that we can have a healthier version of different things.
Right.
And it, for some things it's like, well, it tastes good, but it's just not the same. And I'm like, no, that's not true. I said, it's because you know that it's a healthier version. You're thinking in your mind that it doesn't taste the same, but if you really taste it, it tastes better.
Mm-hmm. You don't have all those chemicals and everything covering up the flavor.
Exactly. So I said, so it's going to be a change because your body needs to adjust. Nevertheless, it's not, it's not, it's just a mindset thing. The whole thing is a mindset, because one day they tell you healthy, you think becoming a rabbit per se,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
lettuce, carrots, cucumbers, and salad, and just green, green, green.
Right.
But it's not true. Yeah, I mean, who would have thought that you can have cheesecake, that you can have tortillas, that you can have, but a healthier version of everything that you like? Salsas, guacamoles, pozole, menudo, all these things that are in the book, all the things
It's
that
not
we love.
menudo, it's just pozole.
Okay, pozole, yeah. But for example, I can make menudo, just don't put the hominy in.
That's true.
You
Very
understand what I'm saying? Like I can boil the hominy and make it for my husband, just put it on my husband and my other daughter bowl, but not in ours.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter and I. So you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just, of course she'd be like, but I want hominy too. I said, well, it's your choice. I'm just telling you, I'm not eating it. If you want to eat it, that's your choice. But I'm just telling you that it's not good for you.
Yeah. And that's
Well,
the thing, like you have to also be mindful. Um, like yeah, you want your greens and all that in your daily routine, but it's not all about just salads
yeah,
and just eating celery. And that's I used to do that, trust me, and I would gain weight instead of lose weight. So now I've noticed that when you have healthy fats in your diet, that's when you start losing the weight. And unconsciously, and I tell everyone, don't worry about the weight. Focus on eliminating your medications and making yourself healthier, basically. That's
Mhm.
the main goal. The main goal is to start getting yourself healthier in a daily basis. It's not trying to lose the weight and all this and that. No, that's not the main course. The main course is basically to remove the medications and to get healthier, and not, you know, not be a diabetic anymore, especially when it's type 2 diabetes and you can reverse it because you caused that disease, that's the main thing. And
Right.
Rita's the one, and she's a testimony. She reversed her type 2 diabetes. She's no longer a diabetic. But what do you do, Rita? And tell them like the journey that we did go through. And it was like almost a 2-year journey that we did with this
Yeah.
cookbook.
Yeah. I I just embraced the keto diet and I stuck with it. Like I said, if I don't have it in the house, I can't be tempted by it. So I didn't buy anything that wasn't organic, grain free. Um, there's so many ways to cook everything that you always have a variety. I don't get bored. I do every single day. I fight a chocolate craving every single day, but I don't have it in the house, so I can't eat it. Mm.
But my key about chocolate cravings, and that's because that's my go-to is chocolate. I do have my protein shakes, and I do put cocoa in there and my chocolate protein in there to make it as chocolatey as I want.
Mhm.
Um, I do have that's my to go every day is my chocolate shake. And if it's not my chocolate shake, then I'll do a blueberry shake.
Mhm.
But you switch it up. But that was the main one. My main one was chocolate. Like I love chocolate.
It's
So
I'm really amazed at how strong the craving is.
mhm.
And I know that if I were just there's no way I could eat just a piece of chocolate. I would have to eat the entire package.
And see, I I know how to limit myself now. I'll have a portion and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm having today. And I'll divide it. Like if I buy chocolate, I'll divide
Mhm.
it and I'll be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna have today. This is the portion that I can have, you know, especially if I'm counting how much carbs I'm intaking for the day, right? Or if it's a cheat day and I'm like, okay, well, I can have so much today.
Some people don't get cheat days, Jovi.
I know, but I can.
And you rub my face in it all the
I'm
time.
sorry. Some people can't, but you can do the chocolate shakes with your
Yeah.
chocolate protein. So I think that would be more of another option for people.
Hmm. What
So
do you
tell
use for
them,
the liquid for your chocolate shake?
what do you mean?
Do you use water or milk or
I use almond milk.
plain?
It all depends. The almond milk, I use it with the vanilla unsweetened.
Hmm.
And then if I want to change it up, I'll do either coconut milk or coconut cream to make it thicker. So
Hmm.
if I want a malt, I'll do more of the coconut cream. And if I want more fat in my diet, it all depends on the day. So whatever,
Gotcha.
how much fat I want to intake for that day. So if I have a lot of fat, I'm going to cut down my carbs, at least 25 to 50, the max for that.
Hmm.
Because it works like that for me. It's easier for me. But the coconut cream with the chocolate protein, that's really delicious. It tastes so much like I don't know, it's like so delightful. It has a different flavor, and it just the coconut cream makes it just like almost like a smoothie.
Uh-huh.
It tastes more like almost like the ones from Wendy's, those Frosties.
The Frosties, yeah.
That's how it tastes like almost. But I've always liked coconut cream. I've always thought it was delicious.
Oh, I like coconut anything, so.
Coconut anything. Oh man, that's good.
It's interesting now that I have my brother here with me
Hmm.
because he's been here a week and he's craving potatoes.
Oh,
So I'm gonna either have to
are you gonna
convert
do
him.
the cauliflower mashed potatoes and have him try that?
Hmm. I
Yeah.
got him to eat spaghetti squash yesterday and he liked it.
Oh, good. I'm over here eating. I'm sorry, you guys. So we have the girl of the night, Alice Boswell.
Hello, y'all. How y'all doing?
We're doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good.
So we're talking about your two books, The
Mm-hmm.
Ultimate Fitness Tracker for Weight Loss
Yes.
and My 90-Day Planner.
Yes.
So I know we went over right now the cookbook and how we're going to incorporate some of the recipes. And I was telling them that I do my little treats here, and this is my
Okay.
cheesecake, but in bite size, since
All right.
I'm only making for myself. I'm putting them in a little Ziploc bag and making little bite sized cheesecakes, in other words. So I
Okay.
you guys can see that. So, and then Rita was telling everyone too how it helped her. She's no longer a diabetic either.
Oh,
So,
congratulations,
Thank
Rita.
you. Thank you.
so the 90-day planner, the main thing with the 90-day planner for everyone, and this is one of the key points is jotting down each day, like in a journal, basically. And you
Right.
want to make sure that you can be consistent with what you're consuming, everything that you're eating, everything that you're um intaking, also write it down. The one with the ultimate fitness tracker weight loss, both of them, you can actually measure your waist and also your hips, just so you can start seeing the difference. So within at least those 90 days, you'll see a difference in the measurements, right?
Yep. That's true. That is true. It is so true. And writing it down is the most important. So that's going to be the best mindset that you have, or the mindset to do it, because you got to make sure yourself do it every day or
Exactly.
every night. You
And
do it.
writing it down makes it real.
Yeah. It makes it real. You see the progress, so it makes it very real. So you're right, Rita. That is true. That is true.
So the main thing that I always tell everyone, I want you to set a goal, write it down, and within a month, what's your goal and how much do you want to lose within that goal, right? And maybe I shouldn't say goal, right? You should say what's the good word to say, Alice or Rita,
What for?
besides goal,
Milestone,
your milestone. Okay, so at
Milestone,
least your first milestone within.
which is
I
30
see my
days.
shirt
The books.
short. Uh-huh. I'm sorry.
No, I would say the milestone. I like milestone because milestones is every 30 days you'll have a milestone and you should start seeing a difference.
Exactly.
I think the first 30 days is more of a habit forming than then the 60 days you're really into it. In 90 days, you're going to see a great difference.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And you have to keep on writing. The main key is to write down what you want make it concrete. And even if you might not meet that goal that month, but the following month you will, or over exceed it. But once it's written down in concrete, it's already tangible. Like you're already making it happen, basically. What do you guys believe when it comes down to the mindset with that?
Well,
think-
mindset. Go ahead, Rita.
Yeah, go ahead, it's your book.
No, no. I think mindset is making sure. Okay, so most people think. I think that mindset is just you sitting down and you putting in your head that you're gonna do this, and not forcing yourself, but you wanna. I think it's the same thing as like diet. People hate to say diet, so if you stop saying diet and say that I'm living a healthy life, that's a mindset. That's a difference, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no diet. It's just a healthy lifestyle. What is that?
Yeah, you want just a healthy lifestyle. You don't want to consider this a diet. And the thing is, like,
Diets don't work.
No, diets could
exactly. I
yeah,
love
diets
that.
don't work.
And it's
Diets don't
true.
work.
Diets
Yeah.
don't work. This is a lifestyle. This is something that you're gonna do on a daily basis. It's gonna be like something that you're changing in your life in order to achieve a better, healthier version of yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to fulfill that because, and you have to have a strong why. My strong why was my mom and my daughter, you know, and everyone has a strong why. My why now is different. Mine is my faith. It's going towards God. That's my strong why now, and um, everyone has a different mindset about what your why is. What is your why, Alice? Like, especially you, since you wrote this book and you have it out there. What's your why behind it,
Yeah, well, my why is I want to live a healthy life, so I'll be able to be here for my grandkids.
There you go. I love that. How about yourself, Rita? Because I know when we were working on the cookbook, we had to focus on that why.
Hmm. Um, I don't want to die before before my 120 years are up.
Right?
And I was that's where I was headed before I started this, following, changing my ideas about food and how I ate and how I exercised and how I took care of myself.
Mhm.
I don't I I don't know that I would have made it a couple more years if I hadn't taken that leap.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you did
Mm-hmm.
an amazing leap because, you lost so much weight and you removed so many medications. That's
Hmm.
like, it's it's mind blowing to me.
I'm
And
down to 6, and I started out with 17
what do you mean?
different prescriptions.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
of course I take
Congratulations.
more supplements than I take meds, but
That's funny.
But the thing is, like, whenever you're taking a supplement, sometimes we're not getting the same quality of food, what we're consuming as our daily food intake. We're not getting the same quality as what 50, 60 years ago. You know,
right,
our
right.
ground is not as healthy as it used to be. And
Mm.
it's so, we're not getting the same quality into our system as maybe our parents did or, our grandparents did. So it's different now. Now it's like, okay, well, yeah, I can juice. You can do all these juices. And I know that we have one on the book, but at the same time, when you're juicing, you can do all of that too. And it's going to be a lot, but there's a lot of time that you have to consume. in that. And
Mhm.
I can tell the difference now because when I was working from home and me now working at the office, it's hard because those extra 2 hours that I had from the commute, I had those 2 extra hours to make my meals, to juice even
Mhm.
more, and I didn't have to consume so much supplements, right, to get to where I needed to be.
Mhm.
So,
Unfortunately, things like berries or fruits, they're being grown for size. Everything's bigger, 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 and less flavor, less and less nutrients,
mhm,
and then they artificially ripen them.
yeah,
So they're not. You've got to take supplements, or you're just not going to get the vitamins you need.
Yep, that's true.
Even the organic ones don't have much flavor anymore.
yeah, exactly. No, it's true.
I'm sorry, I apologize for leaving, but I had a call from one of my daughter's counselors,
That's fine.
since I'm addressing some situations that I have with her right now.
Family
And
always comes first.
I didn't have time to text, hey, I'm sorry, but I tried to, I let them talk, so I didn't have to talk a lot, so I don't have to entertain so much. But I apologize for leaving.
No, no, it's okay.
What did I miss? I know I missed a lot.
And so, Alice, tell the audience and all of us, which one do you prefer? The ultimate fitness tracker for weight loss or the 90-day planner? I know I like both of them because I have both. And my sister took my 90-day planner, so I don't have that one. Well, she took both of my books actually. She's like, "Oh my God, these are really good. I like them." So, which one's your favorite, Alice?
The 90-day tracker, weight loss tracker.
Okay,
That is my favorite one because it
that's
actually, yeah, because if you're going to do the weight loss, if you want to try to stay on track, it actually gives you the tools to do so.
that's good. And then it also has little mindsets on there
Mm-hmm.
where
Yes,
help you also keep in track with the mindset part of it.
that is true.
Hmm.
That is.
Yeah, I like both of them. I love the planners because you can always jot down even your dreams and anything that you might have, write it down. Um, I like that. I like that about the planners. And then when you have a goal and you're setting it to achieve it or your milestone, like I said, um, you have that where you can go back and say, oh, what did I do? Oh, I gained weight here. What was it that made me gain weight? And it's all written down. So you can go back and know what you consumed and what you shouldn't consume or change it up a little bit for yourself, right?
Right.
So that's the main thing, especially with the 90-day planner. Well, both of them actually, right, Alice?
Yes, both of them, they do the same thing. Just one is more, the weight loss one is really concentrated on weight loss, but they both give you pretty much the same thing. You can use them both for the same.
Yeah.
That is it.
Is it? No, I like it. So
Yes,
what are
ma'am.
you doing for the holidays? What are some things to keep you in track, Alice?
For the holidays, if I'm going to eat, I'd get a smaller plate. Um, if they don't have smaller plates, I just make sure that I don't fill my plates. I do half of the portions. And then I want to make sure that I'm drinking water before each meal because for some reason it fills me up, so it makes me eat less as well. Sometimes our eyes become bigger than our stomachs. So
That's so true. I like that. Your eyes are bigger than our stomachs. That's so true.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. So, yeah, but that's what I would do. So,
Exactly.
What are you doing, Jovi,
What am I doing for the
for the
holidays?
holidays? Yeah.
The holidays, I'm not sure this year. Like I have no idea this year. But I
What are you
know
going to do to
that
stay on track?
to stay on track, I'm focusing on prepping my food. That's the main goal right now.
Hmm.
I know for this weekend I'll be uh off of work and I'm gonna have a couple days, a longer days off, so I'll be able to focus on what I'm gonna be consuming and actually prepping it and staying on track that way.
Hmm.
So when, the days do come around where it's like, oh man, we're going where? We're doing what? Uh, That's
that's
when at
funny.
least I know that I was on track with this week and stuff like
Yeah,
that. And, like if you drop the ball, get right back on it the next day.
exactly.
That's the way I see it. Um, if you go out and you have fun with your friends and you're like, you know what, forget it. Let's just, indulge a little bit, And even though I do indulge sometimes when I go out,
Mhm.
and Alice can attest to this, I'll have a little bit of what I like or have a little bit more of what I like, but at the same time, I'll be mindful of like, okay, I'll have one fry or two, but I'll try not to have like I used to. Like I used to, I would like eat a lot. So I won't have as much, but I'll still have, like some foods that I do love and I'll still treat myself, because it's a lifestyle, but at the same time you don't want it running your life. Once you already
Mhm.
achieve your goal, and I feel like I'm fine the way I'm at right now. I'm just working on the physical part where I'm just making it all more, what's the word? Fit, I guess you can say. Fit. So I'm just
Toned?
tone. I just want to tone my body basically. So once I get that tone back into, and your body gets back to where it has to be. You don't have to worry about all of it. It takes time, but you can do it. Personally, I don't like going to hospitals. I have a
But
phobia of hospitals, so I won't do that extra thing.
I don't like to go to hospitals either, but you know what? I do struggle with some things that I like, about the
Like what?
tortilla more.
Uh-huh.
Like for example, I'm not a bread person.
Hmm.
I don't like bread. I don't incline myself to sweets, believe it or not. Uh, but I love yellow corn tortillas.
Yeah.
And I could make tacos out of anything. As long as I have tortillas and chili, I
You broke up,
can put egg. I can
broke up a
put,
little bit.
okay. Well,
Yeah, you
I can put pork rinds on the tortilla. I can put cheese, whatever. I can make a taco out of whatever as long as I have the tortilla. I mean, if you want me to give you an idea of tacos, I got it because whatever I have, that's what I make. A taco of fish, salmon, beans. I mean, anything.
hmm
So that's my thing. I even can make myself a tortilla soup, chilaquiles. I mean, so many things. You know, um, like for example, if I have eggs, I make huevos rancheros. Huevos rancheros is a tortilla that you fry. You put it on the plate covered with salsa, and then you make another easy egg, put the over easy egg over the tortilla, and then you put more salsa over the tortilla, and then you accompany those eggs on the tortilla with a piece of meat and some beans.
Mhm.
That sounds good.
My
sounds
mouth is watering because I love huevos rancheros. Nevertheless, the tortilla has to be fried and it's corn and So, I mean, so I don't buy the tortillas, and when I buy them, uh, they don't sell a small package. The least package, the package is the smaller package has 30 tortillas.
Yeah.
Well, the
So,
cookbook we're
and then,
working
ma'am,
on now, Jovi's got a keto tortilla in it.
I
The
know,
next
but
one.
you know what the thing is? It doesn't taste the same at all whatsoever.
Because
Which
it
one?
doesn't have corn in it.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're still good. I'm like, I found one. Let me see if I have it. Give me
You
one
don't.
second.
You just can't expect it to taste the same. You just it's a different form of it.
One, and I'll share with everyone. It's Mission Zero,
Huh.
Net Zero, and it's keto certified. It says there.
Cool.
So they taste like flour tortillas. I think Alice, you had some of these, right? They were just a
Mm-hmm.
bigger version of it, uh, from the event that we had, and we made tacos out of it with one of our recipes too. So we had a veggie version, and then we also had um, a meat version as well. So or chicken version, not meat, but those these have been like my little lifesavers because like Sarah said, I'm Mexican and that's all we knew is
Right.
let me have a tortilla. Chilaquiles, we would cut up our tortillas and make our chilaquiles with chorizo and egg, and we mixed it with the tortilla salsa, and then we would put cheese on top of it, and then we would like broil the cheese and it would taste so delicious. So like little stuff like that. I'm trying to at least adjust a little bit and still not consume as much, right?
Hmm.
With those, I'll have maybe like 3 tacos out of it. I even had one of the cooks at Pete's make me some tacos. I was like, can you make me some tacos out of these tortillas? And he did. He made me some tacos. They were really good. So, we have to play around and see when you don't have too much options or you're limited with your time and you still want to have good quality food, you know, think of different options to do. That's the way I see it. What do you think, Alice?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. I do. Oh,
So
my
I,
head is itching.
you're what?
My
I'm
head.
living. So I grew
is
up on mushrooms, potatoes, and sour cream.
Mushrooms, potatoes, and sour cream.
Well, at least I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds good too.
Yeah. I love fried mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, with a lot of onions and garlic. Oh Lord Jesus.
I
See
like
there,
It
I
mushroom
is
can I
too.
can make quesadillas out of that with tortillas. I put some cheese on it. I put
Did you
some cheese
see which
on
ones I got?
it.
So get that one. It's zero
Oh yeah, okay.
carbs.
But is it white or yellow?
They're white. So you're gonna
Ah,
have to do
it's the
flour
same.
tortillas, like the flour tortillas. So you
Oh, okay, okay,
until
okay.
I invent your tacos, your tortillas from scratch, okay? I'll invent those. I'll try to find a recipe to make the corn tortillas, but not without corn actually. No corn tortilla,
We've got no cornbread. We could have no corn
right?
tortilla. Hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out a version of what I like. I've seen different versions and I didn't like them. That's why I never really brought it to you, Rita, because it didn't come out good. Um, I know that there's one that I do want to do, and it's more with cheese. So I'm playing around with different recipes. I'm trying to see which one's the good one that I want for that one for the tacos. But I haven't found it because I tried some with coconut flour and I didn't like it. Um, almond flour, I haven't gone there yet. I need to find the right consistency of what
Yeah,
I
because
want.
that's your soft.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to have to see which one I want to use. I know that Danny was helping me with the tamales. So
They were
that's
so
my God. Alice, you didn't try those. Did you?
No.
The tamales? Oh my God. Okay, so those are good. And that version, I think I want to use that version of the masa for the actual tortillas. So I'm play around with that probably this weekend or something. So I'll keep
Oh,
you posted, Rita, on that one.
oh man.
You tired, Alice?
Well, you know what? For some reason, my body says to go to bed early now, and I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How early are you waking up?
3, between 3 and 4.
And
No.
what time are you going to bed?
I'll lay down about. Well, last night I lay down about 9:30, but usually about 10.
Okay.
That's not enough sleep.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, need at least 7 hours.
Oh, I can't sleep on 7 hours.
I could sleep 12 if I let myself.
I think the last time I slept 12 because I was drunk as hell and I just slept.
I was drunk as hell, you said.
I was drunk as hell. I remember it was daylight when I laid down. It was daylight when I woke up. And my sister, I was young, and my sister, she like, oh, you finally woke up. I'm like, yeah, I took a nap for a couple hours. She said, a couple hours? She said, you've been asleep all night. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what? Oh, crap.
Oh, wow.
I hate
Yeah.
falling asleep, waking up and not know what day it is.
Yeah, I did not know what day it was.
Right.
And it wasn't just drinking. What it was, I was doing overtime at my job. So I was working 16 hours straight for 5 days straight. And then I
Jeez.
went out drinking and then with my friends. And then when I finally got to my mom's house, my body like, okay, cause I was supposed to go in the house and sit for a minute, take a shower, and meet my friends so we can go to the movies. That didn't happen because I went in the house and I sat down on the bed. And again, when it was daylight when I went to bed, but it was daylight when I woke up.
Oh, wow.
Your body
Yeah.
sends you a message.
Yeah, my body did. Your body will send you a message say, well, you will not be going nowhere tonight, young ladies. So say good night night. So, a night night for me.
Night night.
Night night. You are not going anywhere. So which is good. Yeah. But yep, that is it. But I'm working on a Christmas coloring book right now. So that's why I'm half in and half out. And I'm gonna jump off so I can try to get some work done.
Okay.
Or when you're supposed to be doing your next book, Jovi.
We're working on it. So probably by February it should be out.
Okay.
And
Very good.
we'll have the translation probably around the same time too. The translation
Okay.
first one. So We're
Let's kick it. 'Cause we got 2024 coming in, and let's do it. This is a new time for us.
oh
We're all
yeah,
going to be successful next year. I believe it.
oh yeah, it's done already.
That's right.
Like it's done. So I know all your books, Alice, they're amazing, and everyone can look it up through Amazon by Alice Boswell. She's got
And I
coloring
have
books
a
there.
yeah coloring books. I'm working on a Christmas coloring book for the kids now. That's what I'm trying to finish up before my eye says time to go to bed.
Mhm.
Why not a Christmas coloring book for adults?
Somebody else asked me that too.
Yeah, that's true. I love that.
You know, a little sexy coloring book for grown people.
No, not
Oh,
sexy. No.
just more
Not bad.
not as simple as what you would do for children. A little more.
Children.
You know
Okay.
what I love? I love mandalas and flowers and like little castles and little cottages and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I can do that.
Yeah, if you can, yeah, because I love mandalas. It's just like, oh my gosh, they're so awesome and relaxing to do for me.
It is. Yeah.
Mhm.
Coloring is really nice. So,
And mandalas are beautiful.
okay. I'm going to put that in the book just for you, Mandalas.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm going to put your name by it.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I'm going to do. So, but I am going to get off so I can go ahead and finish.
All
Jovi, do
right.
you need anything else from me?
Um, I think I got your links, so I'll be putting Rita's link, my link, your links on the bottom of the video.
All right.
And I'll be doing a little cuts as well for
Yeah,
TikTok and also Facebook and
Facebook.
Instagram, I believe. Yeah,
All
I'll
right. So if anybody want a
be
book, the
putting it
book's
up.
on sale for $10. So
Yeah,
you
our
don't have
book's
to.
on sale for $10 too.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, and then not then I will see you ladies on Wednesday on Clubhouse if you're able to jump on.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Love y'all. Thank
Love you.
you.
We
Oh,
love you.
I talked to Dr. Phillip. I forgot to tell you. I don't know if I told
Uh-huh.
you. He said, oh, I did tell you, right?
You did tell me, yeah. He had to
Okay.
work late. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay. Well
All
then
right.
I will talk to you tomorrow then, Jovi.
Okay.
See you
Talk to you
ladies
tomorrow.
next week.
All right.
See
Hey,
you.
at what time am I going to talk to you tomorrow?
Um